When we walk on the path of self-discovery and creating and living our best lives, we start becoming aware of the lies we have been believing in, and we start becoming aware of the desires and values we have been compromising that are so dear to our soul. 4 years back, on this particular day, I was meditating on the 5 Buddhist precepts. Do not lie, do not kill, do not steal, no sexual misconduct, and no intoxicants. All the precepts felt very logical and easy to follow, easy to live by, except for the one that said, do not lie. This precept made me feel very uncomfortable and very uneasy. So I decided to meditate some more on this particular precept. And I became painfully aware of my habitual lying pattern. I became painfully aware of how easily and comfortably I have been lying throughout my life. Just like this character, Jim Carrey in Liar, Liar. I started experiencing so much guilt and shame. I was hating myself for being such a liar. I went into a depression-like state, and I started getting these attacks where I could not stop but cry. And I didn't know why, I had no reason. I just cried. And this went on for months. And it was very scary. And then one day I had this rush of insight which made me pause and ask myself, where is this disconnection that I'm experiencing? What is the lie that I'm believing in that is causing me so much pain? And the answer came. I was believing that I am a liar. Renuka, the liar. I was believing that I am my actions. I felt that that is my identity, being a liar, that is my identity. I knew I had to do a lot of inner work. I started working on myself and peeling the layers of false identities, of false beliefs. And I realized that in fact my lying was my subconscious attempt to protect me from other people's judgment. And for the first time in my life, I really understood the meaning of this line from A Course in Miracles. Everything is either love or a call for love. My lying was a call for love. I was lying because I was not comfortable with who I was. I was trying to, I felt if people knew who I am, they would not find me worthy enough to be loved. So I decided to answer the call for love. I decided to forgive myself. As I forgave myself, all this shame and guilt vanished. And I realized a deeper truth, that I'm not my beliefs, I'm not my actions. So I'm not my beliefs and I'm not my actions. And most of you will agree that we are not our possessions, we are not our weight, we are not our house, or we are not how big our car is, at least intellectually. So if we are not our possessions and if we are not our actions and beliefs, then who are we? We are, our true identity is made up of 2 parts, our true self and our essential self. Our true self is what we also called our higher self, our inner self, or God. When we are connected to our true self, only oneness exists. There is no separation at all, and that's what we call enlightenment. But not everyone wants to become enlightened. And even those who want to become enlightened, actually have to first go through knowing and loving their essential selves. Our essential self is unique permutation and combination of our strengths, of our desires, of our idea of best life, our idea of beauty, how we want to dress up. This complete package is what we call our essential self. Our essential self is our identity in this lifetime. For example, let's say, we take Rose and we take Lily. Real self of Rose and Lily is one and the same. It's all energy, quantum physics, right? But essential self of Rose is how the texture of the rose, the smell, the medicinal properties it has. The complete package is what we call Rose. And thankfully, flowers don't have the ability to attach with false identities. And similarly, Lily also has its own essential self. It has, a color, texture, aroma, and medicinal properties. So similarly, each one of us has our own essential selves. And just like flowers, it's a complete package. Our essential self has everything we need to create and live our best life and to serve this world. Our essential self has nothing more and nothing less than what we really need. Our essential self is enough. We are enough. Each one of us is enough. So today I invite you to peel the layers of your false identities and let your essential self reveal itself. And I leave you with this question, which will help you in your journey in finding your essential self. Who would you be? What would you do? And how would you express yourself in this world if you knew for sure that you're safe and you're unconditionally loved no matter what? Make this your prayer. Thank you.